welcome back to my channel. So today we are doing the numbers challenge or something like that. I don't know, the correct title is on the title. But I'm super excited to bring you guys a challenge. I've been wanting to do a challenge, but I wasn't sure what to do. If you have any other ideas, leave them down below. Before we get into the video, please don't forget to subscribe, ring the bell to get notified every time I upload a new video. Don't forget to share my videos with your friends and family. Maybe they like challenges. I don't know. Okay guys, so let's get into the details. Okay guys, so I went ahead and I zoomed you in. So now the details for the challenge. So I got the idea from Nikki Tutorials here on YouTube. I don't know if she was I don't think she was the original person. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have Google pick out my makeup. So I'm gonna keep it 1 through 3 because I feel like the most challenging is actually the eyes. So I wanted to do a little bit of variation. For example, like for the lip, we have just the gloss, we have a gloss and a lip liner, and then we have a liquid lipstick. So we have a little bit of everything in the 1, 2, 3s. So again, I will be laying them in front of me, and then whatever Google picks, that'll be what I do. I'm not going to show you every little single thing. What I'll do is I'll pop it somewhere on the screen what the numbers 1 through 3 are, and then what gets chosen. So the way they're laying down in front of me is the way that I'll list them down for you. So I hope that makes sense. Now for the eyeshadow palette, I'm going to do it a little bit different. I am going to go ahead and use the Dream Book palette. This is the limited edition one. This one is the one that looks like this, and it has glitters, it has mattes, it has shimmers, it has everything. So I will only be using this palette. So for the palette, we are going to actually input numbers 1 through, I think it's like 88 or something like that. So numbers 1 through 48, I think it is. And then whatever Google picks is the shadows that I will have to use and come up with a look for. But yeah guys, so let's get into it, and we're going to start off with primer. Let me lay them down. And you guys, if you see my tongue going blue, I was craving one. Okay, so to also add a little bit to the challenge, some of the stuff I kind of purposefully left something out. Again, trying to make this as challenging as possible. So I laid them down in front of me. This is how I laid them down. Somewhere on the screen it'll say. So again, I have it set up here, so let's click it. So I picked 2. My number 2 is the MAC Paint Pot in Soft Ochre. I actually just got this one. Okay guys, so I'm actually going to do the little start and stop one. I think that'll make it a little bit more challenging. So up next, what I'm setting my eyes with, it's either, well, here are the options. So start and stop. 2 again, that's my air spun, you guys. I mean, I really want this to be challenging, but also there's certain things that I'm like, I just can't live without. So I'm going to go ahead and pick 6 shades. That should be enough to come up with a whole look. That includes my inner highlight and all that stuff. Anything that I want to use on my eye, that's going to be all in here. So I went ahead and I already put it in my generator. So let's see what our first number is going to be. Number 9. So we have this greeny shade right here. This is the color Ideal. So next shade, number 55. This shade down here. Next one. You guys can see it's calculating. Number 58. That is this shade right here. So far that's 3 shades. I am picking out 6. And it's generating again. Oops, sorry. Number 25. Oh my gosh, you guys. Number 55 is this blue shade right here. I'm nervous now. So again, it's generating there, and then stop. Number 17. So that is this glitter right here, the Goodnight. And for my last shade, number 26. So that is this shade right here, Monster. So I'm going in with the shade Ideal. And then we're going to go into the Monster shade. And we're going to kind of place that more in the middle. Oh, I just almost dipped into that purple. Really, I'm just trying to give it a little dusting because I'm going to go ahead and put that ritual color right here, and then I think I'm going to use the browns for the bottom. So I'm going to go ahead and take that ritual shade, load up my brush, and then we're going into the outer corners. Okay guys, so I finished that up. I had to clean up obviously that fallout. So now I'm going to go into the Goodnight shade, which is the glitter. I'm going to start off slowly, and then I just don't want to take it too far out. So I'm getting a little bit on my brush at a time. Okay guys, so I wish the transition shade looked better and more even, but you guys, with the lighting, it just depends on where it's shifting. Oh well, I did the best I could. So we're gonna move on to primers. Okay guys, so I have my 1 through 4, so it's going through 1 through 4, and then I'm gonna hit stop. 2. Ooh, okay. Okay, so number 2 is the Pores No More Luminizer Primer by Dr. Brandt. You guys know I like to be matte on my face, so we shall see what that's like. So now that we have that on, moving on to foundation. Let me line up my foundations here. So I think foundation and primer I'm having 4 of so far, so we're just gonna leave it 1 through 4, and we're gonna let that start for a second and then stop. So number 2 would be my El Maquillage foundation. I haven't used this in a minute. Okay guys, now to determine if I'm using a brush or a sponge, I'm going to put the brush for number 1 and the sponge for number 2. So I'm going to go ahead and get it started with the generator. I have my 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2, and 1. So I'm going in with a brush. So going in with the brush. Okay, so now moving on to concealer. For concealer, I have 4 options as well. I really thought I only had 3 of a lot of this. So 1 through 4. So it's going and stop. Number 3, that is my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. And since I had to apply my foundation with the brush, I'm just going to go ahead and apply this with the brush as well. Also for setting powder, I'm just using my Airspun. That's the one that got chosen earlier. Okay, you guys, so I have 3 setting powders, and I put them 3. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, my Airspun again. So I'm just gonna really. I went in with a lot. That was a lot. I really thought that I got most of it off my brush. Okay guys, so I got that on and I'm looking really white, so let's pray to Jesus that I'm going to be able to bronze. So it's going to be 1 for no bronzing and 2 for bronzing, and I'm just going to use the palette just to keep it a little simple. And my phone turned off. Okay, so I have my 1 and 2, it's already going, and stop. 2. Bronzer, thank God. So for bronzer, I'm going to use the same situation here, and I'm going to actually go into the color Carrot, and let's hope it's not too much here. Okay guys, so I got to warm up the face just a little bit. I'm glad, because I was looking like extremely white. I feel like I'm still a little too glowy. Okay you guys, so for blush I have 3 options, and number 2, my ColourPop Tatiana, or Kissing a Frog, I forgot what it's called. Just trying to add a little bit to the face. Okay. So for highlight, I have 3 options. It is going in number 1. So we are going with the Ofra highlighter. So now for setting spray, I have 2 options. You guys, sorry, I forgot to grab a 3rd one. So 2 options. 1, ColourPop fresh hyaluronic acid. Okay guys, so for brows, I only have one brow gel here. I'm sorry you guys, I put away a lot of makeup because I was filming earlier, so I'm just going with what I have here. So it's going to be one for, so it's going to be brow gel or no brow gel. So yes or no. No. No brow gel. So my brows are done. And okay, moving on to mascara. I think that's almost it, you guys. So for mascara, I do have, if I can grab them. So mascara, I do have 3 options. Let me lay them down here in front of me. Whoa. Moving on to mascara, you guys, I have my 3 mascaras right here. And let me change this up here. So numbers 1 through 3 again. And that is the Thrive Cosmetics mascara. Yay. You guys know I don't hate it, but I feel like it dries out really fast. So I'm going in with that. Okay guys, so I got that mascara on the best that I could. So now we're going into the bottom lash line. I almost completely forgot about it, you guys. So going into, I believe, the last 2 colors. Yes, the last 2 colors. I'm going to go into the color Retreat, and I'm just taking that on a small brush here. And then going into our last color, which is the color Hit the Sack. Oh, I really thought this color was going to be like nice and red. It's definitely light, which I'm okay with because it doesn't really match. Okay guys, I blended that up a little bit too much. I guess there was still like quite a bit of pigment, so we're gonna just leave it like that and do the same thing on the other side. So now moving into our last step, which is our lips. I have them set out in front of me, and number 3, perfect. This is the Lunar Beauty lip gloss. It is just the gloss. Okay, you guys, so that is it. That completes the full challenge look, number challenge. I still don't know what it's called. I have to actually look it up so I can title this video. But yeah, I want to do this again, maybe with like different eyeshadow palettes, and just kind of, you know, have my look for the day with like a certain palette, you know? I don't know. That could be fun. Anyway, I don't hate it. But the lashes are sad. Like, can you even see them? Are they there? I don't know. And then it was a little difficult to work with the shades, really, because they were all metallic except for the ones on the bottom. If I would have known that first shade was like that light, I would have used it as my transition, honestly, but I thought it was going to be dark. Should have checked it. My bad. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If there's any other challenges you want to see from me, let me know down below. And I'll let you go, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Adios!